Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This lecture is from 9 Chemistry Chapter 6 States of Matter. In this lecture we will cover three different topics. So the first topic is the interconversion of three states of matter. Water that is found in all three states, that is solid, liquid and gas, it can be converted into the all states. We will take another examples of it and we will try to understand the interconversion of these states of matter. The first one is the sublimation. Some solids, when they are heated, they directly change into the gaseous state without being changed into the liquid state. This process is called as sublimation. सॉलिड का डायरेक्टली गैस में चेंज हो जाना सब्लिमेशन कहलाता है. वी कैन हैव एन एग्जाम्पल ऑफ ड्राई आइस which formula is carbon dioxide, CO2. CO2 in solid form is called as dry ice. When it is placed to a room temperature, it is changed directly from solid state towards the liquid state, and this change of state is called as sublimation. There are few more examples of sublimation like naphthalene balls, camphor. They all show the properties of sublimation. नेफ्थलीन बॉल्स कहाँ यूज़ होती हैं? हमारे घरों में अक्सर कपड़ों में, वॉशरूम्स में बॉल्स डाली जाती हैं काफूर की गोलियों के नाम से. दे आर कॉल्ड एज नेफ्थलीन बॉल्स एंड दे शो द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ सब्लिमेशन. दे आर डायरेक्टली चेंज फ्रॉम द सॉलिड स्टेट टू द gaseous state. The second important property is melting point. When the solid directly changes into the liquid is called as the melting point. We can have an example of ice over here. The opposite of the melting is the freezing point, as melting is conversion of solid into the liquid. So the freezing is the conversion of liquid back into the solid. When liquid are freezed, they change into the solid state. This is called as the freezing point. Fusion. Whenever temperature is raised and solid starts to convert into the liquid state, this rise of temperature is called as the fusion. Vaporization. बुखारात का बनना. When it starts, whenever temperature is raised, the liquid changes into the gaseous state. जब liquid gaseous state की तरफ जाता है, so this is called as vaporization. Vaporization occurs in two different ways, evaporation and boiling. There is a very small difference between both of these terms. When evaporation starts when the vapor pressure becomes vapor pressure is more than to the atmospheric pressure. The kinetic energy of the molecule increases and the molecule start escaping from the surface. Surface means the top side. Their bubbles are not formed from the bottom. This is called as evaporation. Then boiling point, when the vapor pressure is equal to the atmospheric pressure. जब दोनों प्रेशर इक्वल हो जाते हैं, so bubbles are formed from the bottom side and they escape from the bottom. This is called as the boiling point. The second topic is diffusion. It is the spreading of a substance through a medium like air or liquid. किसी भी चीज़ का फैलना या किसी भी सब्सटेंस का फैलना अपने मीडियम में, चाहे वो एयर हो चाहे वो कोई लिक्विड हो, इस चीज़ को डिफ्यूजन कहा जाता है. थॉमस ग्राहम in 1846 presented his law of diffusion in gases, which states that rate of diffusion of gases is inversely proportional to the square root of its molar mass or density. It means that diffusion basically inverse relation होती है then to the mass. जितना ज़्यादा मास बढ़ाते जाएंगे डिफ्यूजन उतनी ही कम होती जाएगी. जितना कम आप मास करते जाएंगे डिफ्यूजन उतनी ही बढ़ती जाएगी. You can easily understand by the second statement, that is lighter gases can diffuse faster than the heavier gases. जैसे जैसे मास कम होता जाएगा डिफ्यूजन रेट वैसे वैसे बढ़ता चला जाएगा. You can see an example of diffusion of hydrogen gas and oxygen gas. Hydrogen gas, if we calculate the molecular mass, so its molecular mass is 2 and oxygen gas molecular mass become 32. So the gases of so the molecules of hydrogen gas diffuses more faster than to the oxygen gas because of its low mass. You can see over here, when the partition is separated, the molecule of the hydrogen quickly went into the oxygen side, while the oxygen molecules are not moving as much as hydrogen molecules are moving. We can have an example of perfume in air. This is also an example of diffusion of gases. If we spray perfume in air, आपको थोड़ी ही देर बाद पूरी फ्रेगनेंस कमरे में महसूस होने लगती है. दिस इज़ ऑल्सो एन एग्जाम्पल ऑफ डिफ्यूजन, क्योंकि जो मॉलिक्यूल्स होते हैं वो अपनी हायर कंसनट्रेशन से बहुत जल्दी लोअर कंसनट्रेशन की तरफ चले जाते हैं. यानी बॉटल के अंदर मॉलिक्यूल्स की कंसनट्रेशन हाई होती है और जैसे ही वो स्प्रे किए जाते हैं रूम में, तो उधर रूम में उनकी कंसनट्रेशन क्योंकि कम होती है तो वो बहुत जल्दी से स्प्रेड हो जाते हैं. So this is also an example of Graham law of diffusion of gases. Diffusion also occurs in liquid. You can have an example of ink in water. If you put a drop of ink in water, slowly you will see that it spreads in the whole water. This is an example of diffusion of liquids. Or you can see this is an example, ink in water is an example of diffusion of liquids. The third topic is Brownian movement. The phenomena of Brownian movement was observed by Robert Brown in 1827. Basically, it is the zigzag motion of particles in a medium. इन्होंने सबसे पहले ये मोशन मूवमेंट जो थी वो ऑब्जर्व की थी पोलन ग्रेन्स में अंडर द माइक्रोस्कोप. ही ऑब्जर्व दैट पोलन ग्रेन्स आर नॉट एट रेस्ट. पोलन ग्रेन्स कहाँ मौजूद होते हैं? फ्लावर के ऊपर टॉप पोर्शन में रिप्रोडक्टिव पार्ट, मेल रिप्रोडक्टिव पार्ट को कहा जाता है पोलन ग्रेन. वहाँ पे ये बेसिकली मेल रिप्रोडक्टिव पार्ट हैं. सो अगर इन्हें पानी में डाला जाए, इनको ऑब्जर्व किया जाए माइक्रोस्कोप के अंदर, सो ये रेस्ट पे नहीं होते, दे आर मूविंग. और हाउ दे आर मूविंग? दे आर मूविंग इन अ zigzag pattern like this. So this motion is called as the Brownian motion. This movement was proved in a practical of sulfur. Basically, Robert Brown added sulfur, powdered sulfur in water, stirred it up. It means that he mixed the powdered sulfur in the water, and after that he filtered it. After filtration, he observed it in microscope. He observed few drops of the liquid in the microscope. The few particles of sulfur were able to pass to the filtrate, so it can be observed into the microscope. These particles perform slow motion, and this motion is even similar to the movement of the pollen grains, and they were even showing the movement of a zigzag. This is called as Brownian movement. This is all for this lecture. Jazakallah.